Hi buddies, nice to meet you all. After long days, we both meet together. Yes, I think. So this is the first class, I think. So in the first class, we are going to see the grammar part. In the previous class itself, I already teach about the nouns. What is mean by noun? What are the different kinds of nouns? We already know. But in this fifth standard also, you are going to learn this grammar part only nouns. So in this class we are going to learn nouns and what are the different kinds of nouns we are having. So you already know about this. So once again I am recall to you. So what is meant by noun? So first of all you have to say what is your name? What is your name? So name means that is known as noun. That is known as noun. In which place you are living? In which place do you live in? So you are living Madurai. So this Madurai is one of the name of a place. So that is known as noun. So we can say nouns are naming words. Nouns are naming words. So everything it's around all the places we are having the names. So all the place, this is the chocolates, this is one of the name. I am Nandini. Nandini is my name. So I am also, my name is a noun. So whatever, everything in our world around us has a names. So the name is known as nouns. Is it clear? So for example, we can say, those who are all call your name. So Muthukumar, come here. So I am just identifying your name, no Muthukumar. Like that I am saying no Muthukumar. So that Muthukumar is the naming word. That is known as noun. That is known as noun. So those we call as a name. Those people we call as a name, no more. So that is known as nouns. That is known as nouns. So we can say, ma'am, only the name only it's a mean of nouns? Nothing. Noun, the name of a person, place, animal, things, idea, feelings, organization, concept, all those things include as a noun. So all other things include as a noun. Things we can see, no more. Things we can see. Chair we are seeing, that is also a noun. So then what's a Madurai is a noun. Muthukumar, Kavya, Prasanna. So we are telling the name, that is also a noun. That is also a boy, girl, student, teacher, staff. So whatever seeing in your home, so you can see you are watching the TV, that is also a noun, because all the names we call no, that is known as noun. That is known as noun. Are you clear what is meant by noun? Is it clear? Shall we move on to the different kinds of nouns now? Shall we move on to the different kinds of nouns? Yes. So we are having common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns, concrete nouns, countable nouns and uncountable nouns we are having in this grade. Okay, once again I am repeating: common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns, concrete nouns, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. In this class today we are going to see only this four: common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns and concrete nouns. Countable and uncountable next video we can see. First of all we have to know what is meant by common nouns. What is meant by common nouns? Common nouns means the use of any person, place, animals or things. We can use a place, any, the word is main thing here, any. Okay, wow. So any place, person, animals or things. So that is known as common noun. I am a girl. I am a girl. So I am a common noun. So I am a common noun. I am Nandini. Nandini I am telling no. So that is proper noun. I will tell you later what is meant by proper noun. That was very easy only. First of all, we see what is meant by common noun. So girl, I am calling as a girl. Girl means I am not calling this particular name. So the particular name we call means that is proper noun. So I just call a girl, come here. So girl means all the girls, you just sudden and look at me only, no ma, is it or not? So commonly I calls girl, girls, like that, no. So that is known as common noun. So that is known as common noun. You can see girl, boy, student, teacher. Student means you are only a student. Yes, you are a student. If I call a student, come here. So all of you are student only, no ma. You just turn up and see to me. So if I call a person name, that is different. I call a student, 9th standard student, 4th standard students, come here. No, all your 4th standard students come and meet me. Is it or not? So common means it's a common to all. Is it common to all? So that is known as common noun. That is known as common noun. Is it clear what I am saying? For example, one more example, river. River, we are saying about river. River means that is common to all. Is not a particular. River is only for Kavya. River is only for Prasanna. River is only for this Muthukumar. So like that? No. So river is common to all only, no more. So that is known as common noun. So that is known as common noun. Is it clear what is meant by common noun? Yes? Yes? Next we will move on to the proper nouns. Next we will move on to the proper nouns. Proper nouns we can easily identify. We can easily identify. So what is meant by proper noun means proper nouns are used for the names that particular. So we are having here any noma. Here we are using that word particular. It's very easy only. So particular person, place, animals or things. Particularly we call that name now. So for example, I am telling I am a girl. Girl means is a common. I am Nandini. Nandini is the name. Nandini come here means I will come. Girl, a girl, come here girl. Abhina, what you have to say? All the girls are come and meet me. Is it or not? So proper noun means particularly we can call a name or person, place, animals or things. So that is known as proper nouns. Is it clear what I am saying? Then one more clue would easily identify. So this proper noun always begins with capital letter. You can check. You can check that. So the proper noun it always begins with capital letter only. So what is your name? What is your name? Ma'am, my name is Sudhanya Navya. Sudhanya Navya. So you are writing the name Sudhanya Navya means first letter is a capital letter. Is it or not? So in which place you are living? Madurai. So Madurai is the first letter as a capital letter. So all that proper nouns it always begins with capital letter only. It's not begin with small letters. It always begins with capital letter. You can easily identify the difference between proper noun and common noun. Is it clear? So once again I am repeating these two. Common noun. Common noun means common noun are the names used for the name of the person, name of any person, place, animals or things. For example only girl, boy, student, teacher. That's the meaning for common noun. So the proper noun means it's a particular person, place, animals, things means that is known as proper nouns. Is it clear what I am saying? These two nouns is clear. So you can itself identify and you can take your one notebook. You can take your notebook. What all the see? What all the things you can see in your home, around your home? What is the common noun? What is the proper noun? You just note it down in your notebook and while you are coming to the school and show to me. Is it clear what I am saying? Yes? So the next thing is abstract noun. The next thing we are going to learn that is abstract noun. So what is meant by abstract noun means the abstract nouns we cannot smell, we cannot see. So we are having the five senses, no ma. So among these five senses, we cannot have the experience. We cannot have the experience. For example, if I tell means it's clear for you. Love. So what is that? Love. So love you can see, love you can touch. No, we cannot feel, we cannot touch, we cannot see. So that is known as abstract nouns. Love, anger, happiness, kindness. So it's a kind of one of the feelings, emotions or the mental states. So this is known as abstract noun. This is known as abstract noun. So what is the difference between concrete nouns and the abstract nouns means? Concrete noun means it's having the sense. We are having that five sense. Wood, you can see, you can touch. So that is the meaning for concrete nouns. In abstract nouns, we cannot realize that five senses. In this concrete noun, we can experience the five senses. So that is the difference between abstract nouns and the concrete nouns. In this we can say, so in this, these concrete nouns can use singular and plural form. We can use for the singular as well as the plural form. So you can see wood. Wood you can see, you can touch. We are having that five senses, no more. So that is known as concrete nouns. Here you can see trees. Trees. Tree means that's a singular form. Singular form means we can touch the tree, no more. We can see the tree. So that is concrete noun. Trees. We are having many trees means if the trees also we can touch. So that is the meaning for concrete nouns. In abstract nouns means we cannot touch, we cannot see, we cannot using these five senses. So that is known as abstract nouns. That is known as abstract nouns. This is the concrete nouns. So today we have learned the four nouns. What is that? Common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns and concrete nouns. These four nouns, using these four nouns, you can itself identify throughout your home what are the arounds even your part. You can write in your notebook and show to me while the school reopens. Okay, is it clear? In the next class we will see about the what is meant by countable nouns and what is meant by uncountable nouns. We can see later. Yes.